Welcome to this lesson on trigonometric substitution. In this video, we will focus specifically on the case involving the square root of x squared minus a squared. We will use the substitution x equals a times secant theta to simplify and solve these integrals. The first step is knowing when to use this technique. Look for an integrand that contains a square root where a variable squared is subtracting a constant squared. For example, the square root of x squared minus 9 matches this pattern, where a squared is 9, so a is 3. We can visualize this relationship using a right triangle. By the Pythagorean theorem, if we label the hypotenuse as x and the adjacent side as a, the opposite side becomes the square root of x squared minus a squared. This geometric setup is the foundation of our substitution. Why do we choose secant? Recall that secant of theta is defined as the hypotenuse divided by the adjacent side. In our triangle, this corresponds to x divided by a. Solving for x gives us our substitution formula. X equals a times secant theta. Once we define x, we must find the differential dx differentiating both sides with respect to theta. We find that dx is equal to a times secant theta times tangent theta d theta. We will need to substitute this entire expression into our integral. This method relies on a fundamental trigonometric identity. We know that tangent squared theta plus 1 equals secant squared theta. By rearranging this, we get secant squared theta minus 1 equals tangent squared theta. This identity will let us collapse the two terms under the radical into a single term. Now let's substitute x into the radical. We replace x squared with a squared secant squared theta. We factor out the squared. Then, using our identity, we replace secant squared minus 1 with tangent squared. Finally, taking the square root simplifies the entire expression to just a times tangent theta. When we substitute both the radical and the dx term into the integral, the complicated algebraic terms cancel out. In this general example, the 1 over a tangent theta cancels with parts of the dx term, leaving us with a simple integral of secant theta, which is much easier to solve. After integrating, your answer will be in terms of theta, but we need it in terms of x. We return to our reference triangle. We can read the values for secant, tangent, or sine directly from the triangle's sides to translate our final answer back into the original variable. To recap, first, identify the square root of x squared minus a squared pattern. Second, set x equal to a secant theta and find dx. Third, use the identity to simplify the radical to a tangent theta. Fourth, integrate the trigonometric function. And finally, use the triangle to convert your answer back to x.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.